Right, buddy, player rating. Manchester United got, I think, a good draw, but I don't think it was deserved for Manchester United to get the draw. Let's talk about the player ratings. Nawingo Onana, for me, gets a 7. Yes, we didn't keep a clean sheet, but it was a penalty that he scored, that they scored from. I think today he had a very positive performance, claiming crosses. His distribution was a bit woeful, but again, the amount of crosses that he claimed, he had good starting position from when to sweep and to come off his line. He made some very good saves, the 2 from Oscarson right at the end. Other saves as well. I mean, that one shot that was going in, which he tipped around for a corner, so it's much improvement. I think the last 2 performances have been pretty good from Onana. I still think we do need another keeper, but from now to the end of the season, probably into next season, I don't think the goalkeeper will be a place that we change. I think it was a good performance and a positive performance by him. Now let me talk about Dalot. 3 out of 10 from Dalot. Not even just based on the cross does have a part to play, but his overall just decision making. He was making wayward passes, balls just going out of play. Like, he just looked way off the mark today. And yes, he did have good parts, but most of it was very poor. I mean, that cross. This is not the first time I've seen it. I think it was against Brentford or Bournemouth, where last season when there's a ball come in and he should just cut it across the hole and to score, and he just takes a shot and goes wide. This time it was a cross he should have put in first time, and just waits too long. Like, as I said, we know we need better from. Actually, no, we don't need better. That's just a typical Dalot performance, to be honest with you. There was that one season, 23-24, where he was fantastic, but ever since that he's been pretty poor. Into this season anyway. Yes, he's in the job at left back, but he's in his favoured right wing back position, and we know he's just not good enough to be a right back for Manchester United. He doesn't have the football IQ, and the quality at times is questionable. But yeah, very, very poor performance by him. Right centre back Euro. It was interesting to see him on the right. He's been on the left recently, but again, he was on the right today. That's obviously something they've worked on. I'd give Euro a 7. I think he was pretty solid on the ball. Some good passes. I mean, there was that one cross that came in. I think it was probably from Kubo on his right foot, and he just sticks a leg, puts his foot in the air and prevent it from going, prevent Oyarzabal from having a chance. I think from Euro we're seeing a lot more. He's just a lot more comfortable. He's adapting. I think on the ball he was absolutely fantastic today. So yeah, very happy with Euro. Central centre back Dalot, again fantastic. Moved into that centre today with Maguire being out. I mean, there was that one where he slips and just hit it with his left foot. His heading away from set pieces was good. Commanded on the ball, he was quite tight and aggressive, which was good. And that's something that Dalot has been prided on. And yeah, today was a very, very good performance by Dalot. Left centre back Matraoui, another 7. I think he was pretty. He's just a very good complete footballer, and just a competent footballer. Today he got around the pitch, some good tackles on the ball. Was it his pass to Dalot, maybe, to put the cross in? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, some very, very good performance. A good performance by him today. Dorgu gets a 7 as well. Bit shaky, but again, it was great to see him back. I think we did see a lot of improved quality, a lot of passes going out to him, a few good crosses into the box, defended well. Obviously, without him now for Arsenal, but he will be back in the team to play Sociedad at home. As I said, much improved. Decent performance. We know what we're getting from Dorgu. He's athletic. I was quite concerned when he did go down with the injury, but yeah, I'm happy with Dorgu's performance. Now in midfield, Casemiro, 6. He didn't do anything great, but he didn't do anything bad. He did get bypassed quite a bit in midfield, and his passing was quite sloppy. But as I said, with Ugarte out and Collier obviously still coming back from fitness, we didn't really have anyone else to play in there. And again, it was just a decent, like, he played a few decent passes, but it was just a mere performance by Casemiro. Now Bruno, I'd probably give Bruno a 6 as well. I think Bruno today, again, he was in that midfield that they get bypassed quite a bit. I thought his passing was a bit sloppy. I'm not going to blame him for the penalty, because I think it is a penalty, but it's quite harsh. Like, what else are you supposed to do in that position? But I think it was a decent performance by Bruno today. He kept the ball, and well, at times he defended well. There was that, what's his name, Torrientes, who was running through the midfield quite a bit, and there was a few times he did make some good challenges. Now the 2 inside 10s, Zirkee gets a 7. He scores a good goal, which is confidence boosting for him. I think it was his 6th, 7th goal this season for Manchester United. As I said, it's good to give him confidence. It was an overall good performance from him. We're seeing developing those inside 10s positions, and I really did like him on that left hand side. He had some good link up play with Dorgu. On the ball, he was pretty sharp. as well, which we already know he is. Obviously does lack that pace, but I think his assets are pretty good at the moment, so very happy with that. Garnacho get to 6.5 just based on the fact he wasn't on the pitch for the whole game. I thought it was a great assist. He had a few shots which I thought he could have done better with, but large parts pretty decent. Defended well, had 2 or 3 chances which I just want like clinical, just score them, which he didn't. I'm sure that will come with time as well. He did look frustrated to come off, but again, in the way that the game was going, I think he would have come off. He should have come off anyway. Højlund, I'd give him an average 6. It wasn't woeful from what we've seen against in other games, but it wasn't great either. He had a few good touches, but again, a few woeful ones, a few good bits of hold-up play. I mean, if I'm him, I do feel bad for him in that cross, because Dalot should have just crossed it to him first time. Don't know why he didn't do it, but yeah, it is very, very frustrating. I'm very, very happy with the performance though. As I said, we showed that resilience, we showed that grit, we showed that determination. I think Amorim will be pleased with it. In terms of the subs, Collier came on, I'd give him a 6. Eriksen came on, I'd give him a 6. Lindelof came on, I'd give him a 6, because they didn't really have too much time to impact the game. Ruben Amorim, for me, gets a 7. Listen, a tough place to go. Yes, they ain't that great, but going away from home against the Spanish side in the Europa League with the injuries that we have is going to be tough. So some of the decisions that he made regarding team were a bit, like, personally for me, I would have put Collier in the midfield, but he probably wasn't fit. But again, listen, our bench consists of 2 under 18 or 2 young goalkeepers, Aiden Heaven, Amas, Collier and Eriksen, I believe, and that's it. So limited options on the bench, but I think it was a well-earned result, and hopefully in the next game we have Ugarte back. Collier can probably start in midfield. We have Ugarte, we have Maguire back, and we can build it from here. Now, in terms of who I'd give man of the match, I think it's pretty obvious. I think Zirkee, just based on the goal, but I want to give a special shout out to Onana, because he did keep us in the game. Some very good saves. The defence, Dalot, Yoro, Masraoui, fantastic. Dogu, I mean, Dalot, like, genuinely, I had to sell him. But as I said, we move from here. Big game coming up on the weekend. The preview for that will be coming out soon. A well-deserved result and a well-earned result. No, a well-earned result, but not a well-deserved one. I thought United did enough to win, and we've seen that before. Against Tottenham, we played alright. We didn't deserve to lose. Again today, we didn't deserve to lose, but I think Amorim will be happy with the result more than the performance. But no, what am I saying? He'd be happy with the performance better than the result. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let me know your man of the match in the comments.